gonna say. Yeah. I don't expect to see Dwight Howard be any more impressive than he's ever been. I expect the Rockets' run to rest solely on the production of James Harden, Trevor Ariza, and Terrence Jones.
What about Josh Smith?
What about him? I mean,
what about
he'll average like 10, 12 points for the series. You know, he'll have some important shots here and there. You know, but what about Josh? You know, even Detroit didn't want you, Josh. They could have used you, you know, but they complain that you shoot too many threes when you're 6'11". I'd be mad about that too, Josh. Get your ass down there in the paint, nigga. Like an artist. Maestro.
Josh does tend to get off the track a little bit, but I think he's been fitting in quite well down there.
Yeah, he fits in better in Houston than he did with Detroit.
Yeah, he averaged 12 points for the little 2-3 months that he played down there in Houston. That's serviceable. That's serviceable. They need that. They need all they can get because it's a deep West out there, and the road only gonna get tougher. Hey, and on another note, I'm kind of feeling sorry for the Clippers, man. They just can't get a break, can they?
I'm picking them to win that series in 7.
You picking them to win that series? Against the champs.
Against the champs. I remember.
This is the step they need to take, though.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's why they
them motherfuckers is getting old over there, man.
Yeah.
Chris Paul getting old, man.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin, you in the prime.
DeAndre Jordan is in his prime.
They in their prime, man. They got to make a move.
So
they got to make a big boy move, man.
This is what they need in the first round. This test.
Yeah, they need this test.
Yeah. And they need to make more.
Because if they lose this series, I mean, it's going to be a whole bunch of question marks. Then
nobody want to hear nothing about no Lob City. I don't give a fuck about that.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Dunk the ball, nigga. Dunks is 2 points.
Yeah.
We want rings.
They seem to lack chemistry. That's the problem.
It's like when they playing good, they playing good. But when they ain't playing good, you be like, what the fuck?
When they're bad, they struggle. They struggle coming back to, where they need to be. But it's just like they have all that talent, but they don't seem to play like a team.
Yeah.
And I don't know where if it's with Chris Paul or or if it's with the coaching. I mean, not that I would question Doc Rivers, but something's just not clicking well with them.
Because you would think on paper them boys look like world champs.
Yeah. But when they get together, man, it just looks like a bunch of individuals playing, not a team.
Yeah,
it's more like Blake Griffin versus the Spurs or Chris Paul versus the Spurs, but no Clippers, versus the Spurs. And I agree with you. I think that series is going to go 7.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk for either one of those teams.
Nope.
Spurs has the championship experience. Greg Popovich knows how to prepare those boys. And I just don't think that the Clippers, for whatever reason, they still don't have the chemistry,
the mental toughness,
and the cohesiveness. Like the Spurs,
the resume
each player on the Spurs has a role, and they perfect that role to a T. That's why they're so successful.
Yeah,
but
they get out there and do their job and go home.
Popovich has roles. Yeah, Popovich has roles for each of those players to play, and if you play that role very well, that's why you're on this team.
Yeah, they are the Patriots of the NBA.
Yeah, a blue collar team.
I mean, as long as Tim Duncan is there, I still consider them a threat.
Well, they're a threat, most definitely. They played lights out the last month and a half. I think they won 14 of the last 15 games or something like that, 14 to 16.
Yeah, including one with Cleveland.
Yeah.
And now they almost pretty much healthy.
I mean, Kyrie had to have a monster game just to even beat the Spurs.
Yeah. Put up 55.
Yeah, 55.
Yeah, they're a blue collar team with white collar achievements, man. It's crazy.
No doubt.
And they sit pretty right now.
what's up. Well, thank you for joining us for this segment. We will holler at you later. On first, we got some basketball to watch right now. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
Peace.
She want a man, good man, good man, good man, good man, good man, good. Give her the. She need a, she need a man, baby. She want a man who can turn up the heat. Give her the touch and make her heart skip a beat. She need a man who can put it on sweet. Give her the loving make she feel complete and make she scream out, baby. Make she ball out, baby.
What up, peoples? This your boy, Senor Tay. Hollering at you about this fight night shit. Saturday, one of the biggest fights we ever gonna see in our lifetime. Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Number one. Probably ain't gonna be a number two. Because with my prediction, there's no need to be a number two. I was on the fence about taking who I'm gonna take because I was figuring it might be a upset, but I came to my senses a couple days ago. I was trying to make some money off this shit because I figured I wasn't gonna get no bet against Mayweather, so I was gonna take the underdog and try to come up. But fuck that, I ain't losing my money because I know Mayweather ain't gonna lose his money. I know he's gonna be money that night. That motherfucker he gonna fucking make that boy pay for his mistakes that he always makes. He make too many mistakes in a fight. In any given fight that you watch Manny Pacquiao fight, he gonna make several mistakes, and Mayweather gonna make him pay for them mistakes, and he gonna make him pay deadly with this night because this is his epic night. This is his second to last contractual fight, and this is his preferred date. This is his Cinco de Mayo date, and this is his date. So he gonna try to put a show on. Yeah, exactly. He gonna try to put a show on for everybody. He gonna try to do andale, eat on this motherfucker, and it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be epic, man. I know Pacquiao a brawler, and that's gonna be the beginning of the end for him. Trying to brawl with this boy who's a master counterpuncher and just deadly, man. The boy gonna do his thing, man. He gonna make him pay for all that awkward shit, all that little bullshit, all that doing nothing by the book shit that Pacquiao do. Mayweather gonna make him pay for that shit. He gonna make him pay every round, round by round, and it might add up to a motherfucking knockout, which is what I'm predicting, because I'm predicting this boy gonna go out with a bang. Because it's his last Cinco de Mayo date, and he gonna go out with a bang, man. He gonna try to put on a good show for everybody. Let everybody know that he's the greatest. So I got Mayweather. I'm going on a limb. I got Mayweather in 7. I think in 7 rounds, Mayweather gonna put a stop to that boy, man. Because by the 4th round, Pacquiao gonna figure he losing like a motherfucker. So he really gonna try to take some risks. And then that's what Mayweather gonna make him pay for them risks. He gonna naturally take anyway, but he gonna really try to take extra natural risk. I mean, probably calculated natural risk. You know what I'm saying? And Mayweather gonna make him pay, man. They gonna be like, man, that's too many fucking hits to the dome. Too many hits to the dome. This boy he ain't got the roids to back him up this time, man. They all clean now. It's gonna be a clean fight. Talking about the Roy's clean. They probably gonna do some dirty shit. Them boys both over 35 years old, so they got some old school tricks under their sleeves. But it's gonna be a clean motherfucking fight as far as blood wise. But it's gonna get dirty in that ring. I'm gonna guarantee you that. And Mayweather gonna make that boy pay, man. So I got Mayweather in 7. Possibly 8, man. By TKO. Can't take no more. No mas. No mas. It's your boy COT, man. I'm signing out, man. May 2nd. May 2nd. Mayweather Pacquiao, man. Let's do it, man.
Peace.
What's going on? Welcome to the Fighting Corner, FFC, baby. Well, I'm obviously here to talk about what a lot of people are calling the biggest fight in boxing history. But before we do that, let me shout out the Minnesota Wild. Congratulations getting past the St. Louis Blues. I'm going to say this, but I don't know a goddamn thing about hockey. I'm going to call the Wild going to destroy the Blackhawks in 6 games. And I was just told today that our local radio people, our local experts, picked them in 6 games. I just showed you. I don't know a damn thing about hockey. I'm picking the Wild in 6 games. They're not going to be. It's going to be the Chicago Bluebirds. At the end of this shit, they're going to be just like the St. Louis Blues. Sad the motherfucker at the end of this shit. Let me also shout out Andrew Wiggins. Rookie of the year, baby. Rookie of the year. Minnesota Timberwolves. I should just say Minneapolis because nobody gives a shit about St. Paul. Anyway, Minnesota Timberwolves, Rookie of the year, baby. Congratulations. Obviously, with me sidetracking like that, I don't give much of a fuck about this fight that's about to happen this week. Let me be honest with you. This is supposed to be one of the greatest fights in boxing history. Cheers, y'all. I'd have been a lot more excited about this fight 5 years ago. I would have even been excited about this shit 2.5 years ago. But since y'all have dawdled and daddled and whatever the hell you did, posturing, fucking around, now we gotta wait for you old ass niggas to fight now. Both of you is old ass anyways. Let me get on with it. I don't like you, Floyd. I don't like you, nigga, at all. First of all, you beat women. Number one. You're a punk ass nigga for that. Number one. Number two, you're short, black, short like Gary Coleman looking ass. Got the nerve to say you was better than Muhammad Ali. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, fuck you. When you ever fought somebody the likes of George Foreman, somebody who the whole public was scared was going to kill you. You've never fought anybody who the public was like, yeah, that nigga might kill Floyd. And nobody said that about anybody you've ever fought. You will never reach the level for saying what you said about you being greater than Muhammad Ali and having Mike Tyson talk shit about you. You deserve to be considered on the same level as Butter Bean, nigga. That's what I'm saying right now. Anyway, Floyd, I think he's gonna win the fight, little bastard. You know, that just shows you what's wrong with the world. You know, you gonna win the fight. I don't like you. You gonna win. You might continue your legacy. I really hope Manny knocks the shit out of your little short, stupid ass for what you said about Muhammad Ali. That's utter disrespect. Utter disrespect. Talking about I wouldn't take a beating like him against the ropes and call myself a champ. Nigga, you don't even take your kids to school, huh? You don't even read at the same reading level as your kids do. That's why you'll never be on Muhammad Ali's level. Muhammad Ali can at least read his kids bedtime stories. You can't do that. Anyway, so I'm gonna pick your stinking ass. Probably, I'm going to say it's technical knockout. Probably in the 11th, 12th round. I think Floyd's going to be too elusive for Pacquiao. I think Pacquiao's going to get a couple shots in. He has to try to punch, box with Floyd, fight with Floyd. Now, if Floyd makes a mistake and decides he wants to punch with Pacquiao, he's going to sleep. That's not going to happen, though, because Floyd hasn't done that for the last 10 fights. Ain't going to happen today. So whatever. I'm taking Floyd, technical knockout. But just because I'm picking you, I don't like you. Fuck you, nigga.
Make she ball out, baby. When me I put it on, you want me put it on. This is what she say.
Don't stop, do it 'cause I walk with me love. Don't stop, do it 'cause I walk with me love. Don't stop, do it 'cause I walk with me love. I walk with me love. I walk with me love. Don't stop, do it 'cause I walk with me love. Don't stop, do it 'cause I walk with me love. Don't stop, do it 'cause I walk with me love. I walk with me love. I walk with me love.
She make it spin like a gecko. She say that, hot it too big. She pop it off, she pop